Okay, students, tell me I am audible or not. Okay, students, tell me I am audible. Okay, so I am audible. Okay, so now we'll start. So in the last class, what we are doing? So we are just understanding we are doing the questions of network. Okay, so now also we are going to discuss the questions of network. Okay, so the next question will be, please write next question. So the next question will be, okay, there are some doubts also of some students, so we'll take that questions also. Okay, doubt question, and we'll solve new question also. Okay, so the next question will be based on event. Okay, so these questions are very simple. Up till now we will discuss the network which is made up of with the relation of activities. Okay, now we'll discuss then how we'll make a network if the information is given in respect of events. Okay, so here some events are given, event. Okay, so 1 2 3 4, okay, up till 10 event are given. Okay, 5 6 7 8 9 10. Okay, and their immediate predecessors are given. Okay, their immediate predecessors are given. Immediate predecessor. Okay, so immediate predecessor, what are the immediate predecessor given? So the first event will be no predecessor, obviously, because it is an initial event. Now what about the second? So second will have one predecessor, that is event 1. Okay, now 2 3 4 5 will have a common predecessor as 2. 3 4 5 will have common predecessor as 2. Okay, for 6 we have 3 and 5, 7 we have 3 and 4, and 8 we have 3 and 7. Okay, 9 we have 7, and 10 is a predecessor. 10 has a predecessor 3 6 8 and 9. Okay, now please draw the network. Try to solve it by yourself. Try to solve this by yourself. Okay, so now we'll discuss how we can draw a network for this. Okay, so first event will be 1. So this is the event 1. Okay, Now next, suppose it is having some activity, okay. So we are not writing activity because here activity is not given, okay. So first having no predecessor because first is the initial event, okay. Now first is a immediate predecessor of, first is a immediate predecessor of, 1 is a immediate predecessor of 2. So this is 2. Now 2 is a predecessor of 3 events, 3, 4, 5, okay. So now we'll make 3, 4, 5, okay. Now we have 3, 4, 5, okay. Okay, we'll see because 3 is having too many other, okay. 3 is also common with too many other predecessors, so we'll make this 3 event in the middle, okay, because of convenience. Because if 3 is at the upper side, what will happen, sometimes we have to cross the arrow because we are already seeing that 3 is a common predecessor with so many events, okay. So that's why we are putting 3 in a middle so that we can easily transfer it, or we can so that we can avoid the crossing, okay. And in the rules of network we already hear that we should avoid the crossing, okay. So this is 3, this is 4, this is 5, okay, done. Now 6 is having predecessor, event 6 is having predecessor 3 and 5, okay. Means what? Means that if suppose if this is 6, then this is also there and 3 is also there, okay. So making network with the help of event information is very simple as compared to activity. It is very simple, okay. Now next they have 7 is also having common predecessor 3 and 4, okay. So 7 is a common successor of 3 and 4, okay. So we'll make one 7 here. Suppose this is 7, okay, and one arrow goes from 4 and one arrow will be going from 3, okay. Now we have 8, okay. So 8 is also having a predecessor 3 and 7. So one arrow will go from 3 and another arrow will go from 7, okay. So that's why I am putting active event 3 in the middle. If event 3 is placed in the top or bottom, then what happen? Then we should have to cross the arrows, okay, and we should avoid crossing the arrow. So this is the best example. Now 9 is having common 9 is having a predecessor 7, okay. So this will be 9. This is 9 and this is the arrow, okay. Now 10, so 3, 6, 8, 9, all arrow will go to 10. So if this suppose if this is 10, then this is one arrow, this will be one arrow. From 3 also there is one arrow, and from 9 also there is one arrow, okay. So it is done, network is done, okay. So this is the correct network and it is very simple. With the help of event you can easily draw the network, okay. Any doubt with this? If you have any doubt you can ask me. Have you any doubt in this network? Have you have any doubt in this network? Tell me. If you have any doubt you can ask, okay. So done. Now we'll move to the next question. Okay, now we'll move to the next question. Okay, so this question is simple because of events. Now again we'll move to some dummy activity question. Okay, now again we'll move to some dummy activity question. Okay, so the question says that A is the first job to be performed. Okay, A is the first job to be performed. A is the first job to be performed. Okay. Next statement is that B and C are done concurrently. Okay, and follows A. B and C are done concurrently and follows A. Okay, B must precede D. Next statement is this is the first, this is the second, and this is the next statement. Next statement says that B must precede D. B must precede D. Okay. Next statement is E must succeed D. C. E must succeed C, but it cannot start until B is completed. Okay. Next is last operation is F and depend on completion of D and E. Last activity, or you can say that F is the last activity. F is the last activity and depend on the completion of both D and E. Okay, please write. Now draw the network for this. A small network is needed. A small network is required. Please take a 2-minute time and draw the network. chalo. Okay, so A is the first job. A is the first job to perform. Okay, so this is our first node or first event. Okay, this is our first event. Okay, first event, and the first activity will be A. So that is given in the question only. Okay, so A will be the first activity. So this is A. Okay, now it will end on event 2. It will end on event 2. Yes, so it will end on event 2. Okay, sorry, so it will end on event 2. Okay, so this is 2. Now B and C are concurrent and follow A. So simple, B and C are the two activities. Okay, emerging from node 2. So node 2 or event 2 will be a tail event for the activity B and C. Okay, and activity B and C will end up with these events. Okay, we are not going to number these events. Okay, now we'll number at the end. We'll number the events at the end. Okay, now B must precede D. Okay, means after when B will complete, then only D will start. Okay, next is okay, so this is D. Suppose this is D. Okay, we are just supposing. Okay, next is E must succeed C, but it cannot start until B is completed. Okay, so here the dummy will come into the force. What they are saying? They are saying that E must succeed C. Okay, means E will coming out from this node. Okay, but it also having a relation with B. Okay, so how we can describe that? So we can describe that by a dummy activity. This is a dummy activity. Okay, so if we apply dummy here, then what this event will mean? Okay, means this will become 4, this will become 3, this will become 4. Okay, means this will become 3 and this will become 4 because last arrow is going there only. Okay, now this will be D and this is E, and this is my node 5. Okay, and the last activity F will depend on both D and E. So F will coming out from this 5th node, because this event 5th is, what do you understand by this event 5th? What do you understand by this event 5th? This event 5th means it will occur when activity D and E got completed. This event 4 means it occurred when activity C and B both are completed, then only it will occur. Okay, and the last event 6 is the AND event. It is the AND event, and last activity will be F. Okay, so please see the network. And when we will use dummy, generally in this type of case only we will use dummy. Okay, whenever our activity is having two relations. Okay, sometimes the activity will have two relations, then also we'll do this kind of things. Okay, done. Tell me done. Now we'll move to the next question. So the next question says that okay, we'll take a question from one doubt. Okay, the student is having one doubt. You can also send me your doubt. Okay, you can also send me doubt if you have any doubt in the question. We can discuss this in the class, or if there is a small doubt, then that we can solve in the phone only. Okay, so this is my mobile number, this is my WhatsApp number. So you can WhatsApp me your doubt, or if you want to know anything, you can just WhatsApp me. Okay, in the same number. So next question will be. So the question says that A is the first operation. Okay, again A is the first operation. A is the first operation. Okay, I will give you 5 minutes for that. Okay, to solve this question. Okay, first operation. So A is the first operation. Very good. Next statement is that B and C can be performed parallelly. Same, just like last activity. Okay, but this network will be huge because in this we have 13 activities. In last we have only 6 activities. In this question we have 13 activities. Okay, so the two statements are near to same. Okay, B and C are concurrent and depend on and follows A. Okay, and follows A. Okay, next statement is D, E, F follow B. Okay, D, E, F follow B. D, E and F follows B. Okay, next statement next statement is G follow E. G follows A. E na, not A. G follows E. Next statement says that H follow D. H follow D. H follows D. Okay. Next statement is I and J okay. H follow D and E. Okay, and E also. And E. Okay. Next statement is I and J succeeds G. Next statement F and J precede L. Next statement M succeed L and K. M succeed L and K. Okay, and the last operation is N. Last operation N succeed M and C. Oh my God, C. Okay, now please try this question. Please try to solve this question. Okay students, so now it is visible now. Okay, so there is one error will came, okay, because of that the screen will hang. Okay, now it is visible now it is visible. Okay, so I will explain one more time. I will explain, okay, this network, okay, because of the screen is got hanged. Okay, so I just saw and I just resolve this. Okay, so we'll make one more time. I will explain this. Okay, one more time I will explain this, no problem. Okay, so again we are going to draw this. So A is the initial activity. A is the initial activity. Okay, so this is A. Okay, now A is a preceder of two activities, that is B and C. Okay, A is a predecessor of activity B and C. So this is your activity. So there are two activities, B and C. Okay, now as you know, C is what? C is a okay, there are two statements, okay, which are incorrect. Please correct them. Okay, I corrected them. This statement is not given. Okay, actually I forget to write this statement. Okay, now in the last we are going to see that C is involved with N. Okay, so C we will need at the end. Okay, so we'll make a big C. Okay, so this will be the big C. Okay, and this will be, okay, and all other activities are going to depend on B only. Okay, so this is the node B is having. Okay, next B is a predecessor of three activities, that is D, E and F. Okay, so there are three activities. What are they? They are D, E and F. Okay, so these activities are D, E and F. Okay, now there is one more statement. There is one more statement that says that G is going to follow E. Okay, so E is a predecessor of G, so this is G. Okay, next we have H following D and E. Okay, so this is your G. Okay, so if we are going to initiate H from here, then what happens? Then this relation will not show that D will complete, then only H will start. Okay, so we cannot do this. Okay, we cannot initiate H from here. We can initiate H from here, but for that we are going to use a dummy activity. Then we are going to use a dummy activity from E to D. So that node will represent that this event will occur when activity D and E got completed. So now logic will be there. Okay, so this will become H. This will become H. Okay, this is for H activity. This is another node. Okay, now next statement says that H and I, or I and J is going to succeed G. So from G there are two activities are going to start from G. Okay, so what are these? These are I and J. And I is having relation with H and J is going to relate with F. Okay, so we have to draw the big F. Okay, so it will come up to G. So it is like this. Okay, F should become here, and we should elongate H also. Okay, because arrows are moved from left to right only. Okay, arrows will not go forward backward. Okay, So now this will be the I and this will be the J. Okay, this will be the I and this will be the J. And the activities are, this is F, this is H, this is I, and this will be J. Okay. Now next is M is going to succeed L and K. So where is K and where is L? Okay. So here H and I will initiate L. Okay. Whenever H and I is got completed, then they initiate L, and F and J is going to initiate K. Okay. So this will be K and this will be L. Okay. So this will be L and this will be K. Now M is going coming out from here and will join C. M is coming out from here and join C. Okay, and from here the last activity is going to initiate, and that is N activity. Now your network is got completed. So this will be M and this will be N. Okay. Now we are going to number the network. Okay. So this is 2, this will be 3, this will be 4, this is 5. Okay. Why this is 4, this is 5? Because arrow is going from tail event is 4 and head event is 5. That's why. Okay. Next we have this is 6, this is 7, this will be 8, and this will be 9, this will be 10, and this will be 11. Okay. Now draw the network. This is the solution of that question. Okay. This will be the solution for that question. Okay, so the next question is, next question will be, okay, so this will be the last question. We already tried so many questions. Okay, and from next class onwards we are going to start part. Okay, so this will be the last question for you guys. Okay, so write this question. A and B can be carried out at the same time. Okay, the question is A and B is carried out. A and B is carried out at the same time Next statement says that D follows C, F depend on E and D. D follows C, okay, and where is C? We don't know, okay, but D follows C, okay, and F depend on D and E. Okay, next statement is neither I nor K can be started before B is completed. Okay, so I and K is going to depend on B, okay, and can be performed concurrently. Okay, so you can write that I and K follows C, so sorry, follows B and depend on and concurrent and concurrent. Okay, so they are concurrent and they will follow I and K. Okay, next is another two activities we have, C and E. Okay, we have C and E, and C and E will follow A. C and E follows A. C and E follows A and concurrent, and these two are also concurrent. Okay, these two are also concurrent. Okay, next statement is E must carried out before G. E must carried out before G. E must carried out before G. Okay, and the next statement says that J depend on completion of I and K. Okay, next is H can be start. H can be start when J, F and G are completed. Okay, and the last statement is H is the last activity. Okay, H is the last activity. Now draw the network for this. I will give you 5 minutes. Okay. So now we'll make this question. Okay, last question it is. So now we are going to start this. Okay. So first B and C will start concurrently. Okay. So this is the initial node and it is having two activities A and B. Okay. So this will be activity A and this will be activity B. Okay. Now it is having two nodes, this and this. Okay. Now D is going to follow C. D is going to follow C. Okay. But before that C and E will follow A. So you should know that E and C. Okay. So this will be the E and this is C. Okay. So this will be E and this is C. Okay. And this is their events. Okay. Next is I and K will follow B. Okay. So I and K. I and K will follow B. Next we have E. Now C, D follow C and F depend on D and E. Okay. So you can say that D follow C. Okay. And F will came out from here and F will came out from here. Okay. But there is one more relation we have. Okay. But there is one more relation we have. So we cannot draw this because E independently depend on G also. Okay. So we cannot do this. Okay. So what we can do? So we are here is your D. Here we have D. Okay. And G is coming out from E. Okay. Next we have, okay, or else what we can do is like this, that D will be here. Wait. Now one dummy activity is there. Now one dummy activity is also there. Okay. So this is dummy. Why we are applying dummy here? Okay. Because if I say that this is D. Okay. So this will be F. This will be the F. This will be F. Okay, and F is going to depend on F, G and J. Okay, F, J and G are going to engaged by one activity only. Okay, so G can directly come here also. Now we are left with J only. Okay, Okay, so this is F, this is G. Now we have J. Now J will depend on the completion of I and K. J is going to depend on I and K. So there will be one more dummy activity from K to I because they have a common predecessor. So how we can derive a common predecessor? Like this. Okay. So this is J and this will be the dummy activity. Okay. And now H is the last activity. So this is H. Done. and this is H. Done. Okay. Now this will be the first event, this will be the second, this will be the third. Okay. Now you can number it. This way can become 4. It can become 5. Okay. This will become 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Done. Or you can number 6, 7 also, no problem. You can number it like 6, 7 also. 6, 7. Okay. Or else you can number it like that also. 4, 5, 6, 7 also, no problem. Okay. Because they are in line only. Okay guys. So this is your last question of network. Now from tomorrow onwards we will start your important chapter, that is PERT. So for that basic should be, you should know the network. So attend the lectures till now and then attend next lecture which is of PERT. Okay, which is very important. Have a nice day. Thank you.